sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension, but when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Here's Chalmers after the Warriors pick up 3. Bosh, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Now the pass to Barnes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Wade gets the bucket.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Curry kicks to Bogut. And it's Golden State with another.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Got a piece of it. Here's Wade. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Here's Bogut. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bogut's got 8 points. The Warriors packing Oracle Arena with plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine. One of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Wade. Anderson dishes to Wade. Over Thompson. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Anderson. 6 points for Wade. They double team Curry. They kick it out to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Heat trail by 9. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Bogut.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A different look for Miami. Here's Cole. Williams next for 2. And Haslam kicks to Williams. Buries the long-range jumper.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Livingston. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Shaun Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Deron Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And Livingston at 6'7" possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length defensively. He's able to play off his man and still has the ability to challenge shots and contest shots. So he's a smart, talented basketball player.
Here's Ennis. Off target with his 3. It's Iguodala with the drive. Oh! What a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Lee's running. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Heat trail by 12. Williams inside the line. Miami no good on that time either.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
They grab their own miss. Here's Iguodala. And a missed layup. Haslam, the pass to Granger. And now Iguodala running the floor.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
The alley-oop. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Maurice Speights out there with Draymond Green. And it's Curry in the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Maurice Speights. Curry's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Miami Heat, a terrific organization from top down, and one thing you notice with these top teams, there's so much continuity. And you talk about that consistent continuity, so important. From the coaches to the front office, they know who they are, what they're about, and how to put players in position to win the ultimate prize.
And the Warriors get it back. Thompson with the bucket.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
And the Heat call time here. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. And when you look at the Heat, they say they're a development team because of luxury taxes and the like. The Heat have to find players with upside and coach them up. We saw that last year with Greg Oden and Michael Beasley.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, Draymond Green, a second-round pick in 2012, but his tough defense and high basketball IQ have earned him minutes. He said, quote, "I never cared about stats, and I still don't. My goal is to have an impact on the game. Sometimes you have the biggest impact with plays that don't show up in the stats. Those are the plays I live for." Great attitude, Kevin.
A real gamer, Doris. He loves the game. Thanks. And even, Clark, with the departure of LeBron this past offseason, you saw many... Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for them.
And the shot is good. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Napier kicks to Bosch. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Dwayne Wade last season shooting a career high from the field. Not the focal point offensively, playing alongside LeBron, but he responded with the most efficient offensive season of his career.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. In Wade last season with the fewest three-point attempts, Clark, of his career.
And I think that was by intention, Kevin. He wanted to be much more efficient, so he decided to stay inside the arc. It hasn't been a strength of his throughout his career, but as he ages and loses some of that athleticism, I think he's going to have to look to reshift the balance of his shot attempts going forward.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry. The Heat also with a sub. Chalmers is checked in.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wade with it. Barbosa picks him up. Outside Bosch. Kicks it to Dang. Stolen by Thompson. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Barbosa. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it. Well, if you remember early in Erik Spoelstra's head coaching career, when he was new and the big three were assembled, there were some people questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those questions are long gone now. He has become an excellent head coach. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
And the Warriors making a change here. It's Iguodala with the drive. Here's space. Banked in off the glass.
They've taken advantage of some bad blockouts or no blockout, and then the long offensive rebounds. Those have been converted into second chances here in the second quarter.
Timeout called, the Heat. And Coach Spoelstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got his start as video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly, but surely. He's grown as an assistant under some terrific mentors, and now he's really, I think, one of the best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps. He really tries to broaden his perspective.
He sure does, and you can see evidence of that in how he handles himself.
Tipped away. Iguodala with the steal. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Heat shooting a meager 37% for the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.